growing up, my dad was like Steve Owen. We would be driving down the road and there would be like a snake crawling across the road and he'd like go and pick it up by its tail. Literally, like he was the epitome of having Steve Owen as a dad.
Wow.
He was an Australian champion bull rider, so obviously fearless. But we had a wonderful upbringing. It was, people think of Australia and they think of crazy snakes everywhere and big old spiders. And I'm not going to lie, you see them. Some memories I have as a kid is there's a snake called a green snake, and it's not dangerous, but it's still a snake. And in our house, probably about once every 2 weeks, we'd go and have a bath. And there'd be a green snake in our bathroom. Just
what?
Like, yes, hanging out.
How'd
in
it
the
get in there?
bathroom. Well, I mean, like Australia's not like, like internal AC like you have over here in the States. You just have like the wall units or screen doors. It's like a door gets open and left open. But there would always be these green snakes. Then we had to pick them up and take them back outside. They eat frogs.
Got it.
So if you had little frog, well, yeah, we had some frogs in our house.
What?
Yeah, well, like they look for water and they're in your bathrooms. And they come up the drains. They're like little bitty baby green frogs. So the snakes would look for those.
Got it.
Yeah, it's kind of.
You would just pick up a snake every 2 weeks?
I mean, I'd be like, Dad, come get the snake.
Oh, you'd make your dad do it.
Dad, come take it out. I mean, I was a cowgirl. I rode bulls for a while. I was the first girl in Australia to make the national finals riding bulls. Nice. And I don't know. I look back now. I'm like, what was I thinking? But I hated not winning, and the guys had extra events in rodeo, so I was like, I'm going to do this. And the guys laughed. Like, when they first seen me come out, they were like, what is this chick doing? Like, who is she? But after the first one, when I did well, then I was like one of the guys. We were, I'd pull their bull ropes, they'd pull my bull ropes, and
you got their respect.
I honestly think it was an excuse to be able to hang out with the boys and not get in trouble with my parents. So that's what I tell myself anyway.
What was the longest you lasted on one of those things?
Well, it's 8 seconds. So it's 8 seconds is what you ride it for, and then you get scored. So you have to last 8 seconds to get there.
Yeah, when I went to the NFR, I think only like 4 people lasted. It was like most guys were off in like 2-3 seconds.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
No, it's. I remember seeing my dad. He rode bulls in the PBR here in the States. So I seen broken arms and concussions, and
jeez,
you just get immune to it. Like people like, why? Like, would you ever want your kid to be a bull rider? Is what I get asked all the time. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm used to it. It'd be like, would you want your kid to be a dirt bike rider if you're a dirt bike rider?
Right. That was how you grew up. That's what you knew.
It's normal. I mean, to me, I feel like surfing in the ocean with sharks is more dangerous than rodeo.
It might be if you look at the stats.
Yeah, and it depends where you're surfing.
Yeah, definitely depends. With the riptides. Yeah, surfers get some pretty nasty injuries too, actually.
Yeah. Well, my husband, when we got married, I didn't know this. He left this one out. Tyson did not know how to swim, and he married an Aussie girl. So we go to Bora Bora for our honeymoon, and I'm not kidding you. There's this like flying fish. This little fish jumps out of the water, and he's like, I'm done. He's like, I'm staying on the sand the whole time. I'm like, look, sweetheart, this ring is not going to stay on this finger if you won't enjoy Bora Bora with me. Like, this isn't going to work. I'm an Aussie girl. Yeah. So we literally had to teach him how to swim. He would have to wear like flotation wetsuits when we go snorkeling because he couldn't swim. But now he can swim great.
Nice.
But it just does. I don't fathom that in America, some people don't swim. But in Australia, because we're such a coastal country, everybody, like in school, you're taught to swim.
Really?
It's just part of the curriculum. You do it at your schools. There's pools at every school.
I would say, I don't know the exact stats, but a majority of people can't swim here.
No. It blows my mind because I've met so many people, and a lot of rodeo folks, country folks, just don't know how to swim.
Really? Because of Texas, I guess it's all desert.
I guess. I mean, they just don't live on the coast. I'm sure people in Florida, I mean, those type of places, they're good. But if you're inland in the States, I've met very few people that know how to swim in the Western industry.
That makes sense. Is Texas still like the biggest state for rodeo?
Yes, for sure. So if you're going to be a rodeo athlete, you need to live in Texas unless you want to just travel I mean, obviously, Tyson's on the road for 3 months of the year, but if you didn't live in Texas, you'd be on the road for 9 months of the year.
Jeez. That's insane.
Yeah, because all the winter rodeos are in Texas, all the big rodeos.
Wow.
And just having the weather to be able to do it. Those colder states, it's hard. I mean, it's hard on cattle, it's hard on horses. It's not an easy lifestyle.
Yeah.
And I swore I would never marry a cowboy. Not because I don't love rodeo and the culture. I just knew what came with it. Like, people think, being married to a famous cowboy or whatever is just like easy, but there's a lot of sacrifices you make.
Right.
Your husband's gone a lot, or if you're a rancher, there's just a lot of like, you can't just, we're just going to go stay somewhere overnight. What about your animals? Who feeds them? Who takes care of them? So there's a lot of things that you miss out on in that ranching lifestyle.
Yeah, where do you even store the cow?
Yeah, so it's not like you can I'm just going to leave and go on a trip for a week. You've got to have your animals taken care of, and then if the weather comes in, like it is definitely a great lifestyle, and I think it teaches kids a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
I would say the reason I stayed out of trouble at a young age, because I seen a lot of it. I was in the music industry young. I seen all the stuff
Right,
that you
right.
could see. I didn't do any of it though, because I just felt like I'd been taught such responsibility, and I wasn't willing to risk my career over one night of fun and stupid decisions when I knew how hard I had worked to get there.
Smart. How many animals do you guys have on the ranch?
Oh man, Tyson calls it the funny farm.
Lost
We have
track.
chickens and horses, and we got goats and guinea pigs and all the stuff. Horses. I mean, there's a few there. When Tyson was out of town, we got a few more added animals, and I
You
figured,
didn't get your permission. You just
well, so he was trying to be nice to the kids because he was gone. He said, "Hey, you can get him some hamsters." Well, then I went to the pet store and I'm like, hamsters suck. So I was like, what else is there? And they said guinea pigs. So we told him we got oversized hamsters. And then he uses AI and asked AI if there's such things as an oversized hamster. And then he inputs a photo of the guinea pig that I sent him, and he's like, what the heck? This is not a freaking hamster. You got guinea pigs. I'm like, tell your AI girlfriend to stop, because this isn't stop. So yeah, we have a few more added.
sounds like
farm
he's using
animals.
AI a lot.
I know. I'm like, what? Stop with this. But
I mean, you can literally have phone calls with it now. You can
Isn't that
send
crazy?
photos,
Yeah.
and it analyzes it. I send all my contracts to it.
yeah.
There's some good to it, but
There is for
some
sure.
people are using it a lot right now.
There's also, you know what, is hard. Another reason talking about social media is that, and I know firsthand, is the stuff that's posted. That's another reason I want the girls to have it. The stuff that's posted, it's not all real. Like every photo, 90% of photos that are posted there, especially from women,
Yeah.
are edited. I ran through some filter. I ran through some Facetune app. It's just, we try to. I try to post real, but I'm not going to lie. If I'm having an off day
Yeah.
and I don't feel like I look good,
Yeah.
I have ran myself through a filter before.
Little acne breakout.
Yeah, so it's just not real. It's not realistic to compare yourself. So I've really when I look at photos now, I'm like, I'm not comparing myself to that person, because that's probably not how they wake up looking.
Yeah.
Because this isn't how I wake up looking for sure.
Yeah. It's just, I tell people it's just your highlight reel, right?
for sure.
No one's showing their bad stuff,
No.
their bad days.
But teenagers don't get that.
Yeah.
Because they don't take it as their highlight reel. They're posting everything about their life. So they're assuming that everything they're seeing on social media is real.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people just don't post their bad news.
No.
Let's be honest.
Who wants to see bad news? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I think people do, honestly, because when I got back in the music industry and I started showing the good and the bad,
Mhm.
that's when my followers blew up.
Really?
I went from 30,000 followers to 600,000 followers in a matter of 6 months
Holy crap.
by just being more vulnerable and honest and showing people this is actually how I feel about it. And then just not because I wasn't with a record label, so I could say what I wanted.
Mm.
I didn't have to care as much about what I was told. So
Right. Yeah. That's trending these days. Authenticity and just being honest, I think.
yeah,
But
I think that's what people want to see.
these days, yeah, I think that's why podcasts are doing well, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
And I think people want to see Tyson and I are pretty honest about our relationship and the good and the bad and stuff too.
Really?
So people like that.
Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode.